Good evening. My name is Aurelio Voltaire, and this is my desiccated co-host, Mr. Orville Dedenbacher, and you're watching The Lair of Voltaire. This is the March 2016 video newsletter, and those of you out there who watch us regularly know that there wasn't a video newsletter in February because we were working really hard on trying to make our dream project, my dream project, come true, and that's a web show called Gothic Homemaking. As it happens, our Indiegogo campaign raised twice the amount of funds we were looking for, and all of that is going to go into making a show that's really, truly entertaining, hilarious, and informative for you to watch. In fact, we raised so much money that I'm getting rid of Orville, and my co-host is going to be Christina Ricci. Yeah, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. In any case, we have been celebrating all night long for that very purpose. Nonetheless, being a touring musician, I'll still be playing a lot of shows out of town. My touring schedule is as insane as always. There's so many dates on my schedule that there might be a city somewhere near you. So why don't we just get right to it? Where am I playing near you? Saturday, March 12th, I'm at Comic-Con in Birmingham, Alabama. Saturday, March 19th, I play at the Middle East in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Saturday, March 26th, I am in New Orleans at Convergence. Saturday, April 16th, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee at the International. And then the UK tour begins. Sunday, May 1st, I perform in London at the Garage. Tuesday, May 3rd, I'm in Glasgow, Scotland at Audio. Wednesday, May 4th, I'm in York at Fibbers. Thursday, May 5th, I'm in Bristol at Fleece. Friday, May 6th, I'm in Birmingham at O2 Institute. And Sunday, May 8th, I'm in Brighton at Haunt. Between May 9th and May 15th, expect me to add some European dates because I'm not just going to loaf around Europe, of course. Oh, be quiet. Sunday, May 15th, I am playing at Wave Gothic Treffen in Leipzig, Germany, a huge goth festival. 80,000 goths descend upon Leipzig and take over the entire city. I'll be playing there at 3 p.m. on May 15th. Saturday, June 4th, I'm in Corpus Christi at Morbius Corpus Con. Sunday, June 5th, I'm at the Church in Dallas. Saturday, June 15th, I'm at Bar Sinister in Los Angeles. And then the Russian tour begins. I'm returning to Russia for the third time. Friday, October 7th, I'm in St. Petersburg, Russia at Money Honey. Saturday, October 8th, I'm in Moscow, Russia at Club Stereo Hall. Sunday, October 9th, for the first time, I'm playing at Ekaterinburg. Saturday, October 15th, I am in Sacramento for Sinister Creature Con, and then Friday, November 11th, I return to Steampunk November, an amazing steampunk show. It's like a Renaissance fair, it's outdoors, there's multiple stages, there's people and vendors and food, and it's just absolutely insane, and it's a lot of fun, and that's in Mansfield, Texas. Those are all of my shows booked so far this year, but I'm always booking more. So sign up for the mailing list at voltaire.net and you will always know when I'm playing near you. The Gothic Homemaking web show is a go. We had an Indiegogo campaign for it. We were looking for $6,666. Ended up bringing in around $13,000, and all of that money has pretty much already gone into securing some amazing items. This show is not going to be just about building things, it's going to be about sourcing things. How do you turn a tiny little New York City apartment, kind of like this one? Yes, exactly like this one. This is our guinea pig. Now, many of you know me as a musician, but not everyone knows that I wrote a book called Painted Black, A Guide to Gothic Homemaking. Now, as it happens, when I wrote that book, this apartment I had just moved in here was a tiny little white box in New York City's East Village. And I used this apartment as a testing ground, and I turned it into the Gothic Lair it is today. However, I ended up moving out for many years. It became basically a storage unit. It was kind of destroyed, and if I turn the camera around, you'd know what I mean. This is the only wall that you can look at that doesn't look like an episode of Hoarders got hit by a hurricane during a flea market. But we're reclaiming the place. Now, on my Instagram page, I have been showing the renovation of the apartment as I fixed up the bathroom, as I fixed up the floors, the ceilings, started to look for furniture, started to look for taxidermy, and then that's when it hit me. Well, actually, I think it was Orville suggested I write another volume of Painted Black, and I thought, I have a better idea. We should do a web show. So that's what we're doing. We've already started shooting it. We've shot segments in Los Angeles. We've shot segments in Austin, Texas, just all over the place. We're going to show you where to get the best taxidermy. We're going to show you where to find the most incredible Gothic furniture. We're going to show you how to get things made. A coffin-shaped armoire. Where do you get something like that? You're going to find out by watching the show. And if you read the book, I would hope that you thought the book was informative, but hilarious. And the show is going to be very much the same way. It's going to be a show with real information about how to really turn your apartment into a lair worthy of Gothic creatures of the night like myself and, yeah, that dried up scrotum that sits to my left. You know, to be honest with you, I don't know how we're going to make it through an entire series. In any case, we have amazing sponsors. One of the episodes is sponsored by Alchemy Gothic, one of the biggest names in the Gothic lifestyle. They make the key pendant that I wear and sell at shows. They make the Commander of Unicorn medals. And they have some incredible glassware, some incredible bed linens, who knew, and all sorts of crazy things we're going to show you on the show. The ceiling tiles have been provided by Sealoom Ceiling Tile. Unbelievable, ornate, gorgeous, beautiful ceiling tiles. We're going to redo the floor. We're going to paint the walls. We're going to just fill this place with all sorts of macabre objets d'art. And furthermore, every episode will have a little project that you can do at home. How to turn a mundane picture frame from Kmart into something worthy of a painting by... Quick, insert name of Gothic painter here. I think he means H.R. Giger. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm so glad. I just want to say thank you. I want to raise a glass and say thank you so much to those of you who chose to contribute to the campaign. We really, really appreciate it. The show couldn't have been done without your support. And we are already shooting. We're really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And I think you will be too. So thanks again. When is it airing? I don't know. I really want for it to start airing on April 1st, but I just don't think we're going to have enough material in time. So stay tuned and keep watching the Lair of Voltaire, and you'll know as soon as we do when it's time to watch episodes of Gothic Homemaking with Aurelio Voltaire and Christina Rouge. Recording on the new album is now in full swing. I have now recorded all of the drum tracks with Mr. Brian Viglione, formerly of the Dresden Dolls and formerly of the Violent Femmes and presently of Scarlet Sails, and the drums are just absolutely amazing. All of the bass tracks have been recorded by Emilio Zefkina of Peter Murphy's band, both of them returning after working on many of my albums in the past. Bass tracks are amazing. We're just starting to record piano and organ. There's going to be saxophone and cello and accordion. There's a long way to go, but the sketches are all there. All the vocals are recorded, all the acoustic guitar, all the drums, all the bass, and now all of the songs are written. I just finished writing the very last song for the album. It's called The Folly of Love, and I don't know, I feel weird saying this, but I think it might be the best song I ever wrote. In any case, I love it. Maybe it's just because it's the most recent. I don't know, but I really, really love the way it sounds. I think it's really... The whole album has kind of like a Leonard Cohen sort of feel to it. There's not a single song about having sex with tribbles, not a single song about doing it with zombie prostitutes. Yeah, that might be a shame, actually. It's a very serious album. It's a very heartfelt album. And I really think it's just a solid album with great songs. I hope you're gonna love it. We've been in the studio working very diligently on it, and I post videos from the studio all the time on my Instagram page, so go to my Instagram page and check them out. I like to think they're entertaining. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. They are, trust me. I said they are. The album is called Heart Shaped Wound. It's going to come out on Project Records, my old alma mater, and the release date is September 1st. So stay tuned, watch the Instagram, and you will see footage of the recordings as they happen. Also, of course, if you are one of my patrons on my Patreon page, you are already hearing songs as they're recorded, because that's one of the things I do for my patrons there. So, hey, you know what? For as little as $1 a month, you also can be hearing entire songs and excerpts and demos and new tracks, and as the record gets made, it's being shared with the patrons. So join us, won't you? And together, we will do something that Darth Vader said, whatever that was. I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. After closing the web store at Voltaire.net for unfortunate, terrible reasons that made me feel like poop, the store is now reopened, but it's not at Voltaire.net. It's now being run by the incredibly capable, incredibly amazing people at isotank/Industry8. The new web address for the official US Voltaire store is... Wow, that's a long link. I'll tell you what, just go to Voltaire.net and find the link there. Or better yet, I will put the link in the video description below this very video. Now, unicorn medals are back in stock. Key pendants are back in stock. And for the first time ever, there's a place that you can go any time of day or night and pick up a signed CD. That's right, all of my physical CDs can be found there. Well, at least the ones I self-release and some of the ones on Project as well. Autographed. You can get them right there at the Industry 8 Voltaire store. It is the official US Voltaire store. And because I no longer have to pack orders all day long, I have more time to molest Orville Dedenbacher. Oh God, don't be gross. Don't be disgusting. I meant molest in the true sense. Molest means to bother, literally. And I plan to bother you. Yeah, that's really creepy. I have to admit, that's really terrifying. I terrified myself. Silence, Christina! That's your new name. I'm just going to call you Christina from now on. Is that cool? I can't afford to get Christina Ricci on the show, so from now on, Orville's just going to be called Christina. Silence, Christina! Orville's very, very lucky because when he wants to carry things around, he can just slice himself open and shove them in his rib cage. Enough out of you, Christina. However, one lucky winner today is going to have something to put all of their little items in, because last month's contest Last newsletter's contest was to leave a suggestion on the last video for what Gothic Homemaking should be about, what the show should be about. And the winner is to receive this bat pack. Get it? It's a bat pack. It is a bat, and it has straps on the back. You can strap it to yourself. And then it's hollow inside and it has a zipper, and you can put your little things in here. And it's a backpack. That's a bat, so it's a backpack. And the winner of this backpack is none other than Makuma. Makuma, you are the winner. Makuma suggested that we do a show where you could show how to make a place Gothic that's really, really, really small without it getting cluttered too fast. And that cracked me up, and I'll tell you why, because the Lair Voltaire is about 10 feet by 10 feet. So once you've put 2 pieces of furniture in here, it's cluttered. That's basically how it works. So the big challenge is really truly going to be to transform this place into an amazing lair on that show without it getting preposterously cluttered. You kind of nailed that one, Makuma, and now you can nail this one. That didn't come out right. Now you win this. This is yours, and I don't care what you do with it, but hopefully you'll treat it with love and respect and kindness because it's so cute. I'm a bat. And that leads us to... Well, as amazing as it sounds, I think we all know that I'm not going to be able to get Christina Ricci to be my co-host on the Gothic Homemaking web show, although that would be so awesome. That'd be pretty amazing. In lieu of that, I will continue to call you Christina because that's correct. That is what I am. I'm a terrible, terrible, awful human being and all of those other things. And it'll make me feel better. It'll just make me feel better if I keep calling you Christina. But how about this? For this month's contest, how about you suggest in the comments below who you'd like to see on the show? Maybe guest hosting an episode, or maybe being interviewed on an episode, or maybe wrestling Orville Dedenbacher to the death on an episode. Wrestling Orville Dedenbacher to the undeath on an episode. And our favorite answer is going to win this. You know what this is? This is a very gently used Jack Skellington pencil box. And by gently used, it means it's been here for a million years. I've never used it, but I've kicked it around enough that it's covered in dings and scratches. And look, you can put things inside. Orville could put his organs in here. This would be very convenient for you, Orville, but I'm going to give it away to somebody who's cuter and funnier than you, which is everybody. Silence, Christina. Leave your comment below for your chance to win this month's contest. If you enjoyed these videos, please like the video and subscribe to the Lair of Voltaire. And remember, Gothic Homemaking will air right here on the Lair of Voltaire, so stay tuned.